We continue exploring the Netherlands with our friend Matt on board.
My nerves are higher than when I'm driving.
Who's been learning the ropes and getting accustomed to boat life. We encounter a roadblock or canal block that completely alters our route and plans for making it to Amsterdam. Welcome to Sailing Jibsea. 2 years ago, we knew nothing about sailing, but took off from Canada with an urge for adventure. I'm Steph, this is Travis, and this is our home, Jibsea. We moved quickly and in a short time have made it down south and even crossed an ocean, but we still have a whole lot more of the world to see. Subscribe and join our life on the water.
We got to Willemstad last night. This town is super cool. It's a cute little village with a windmill and a badass home on it.
Yeah, we came in at nighttime. From what we did see, it looks super cute. First things first, check in. Matt's got to drop off some laundry.
Gotta go do all the fun stuff again. Then we're gonna figure out if we're gonna stay here another night or mosey on.
Whoa, you're getting hooked. Oh.
Well, there goes my sweater.
Willemstad is located in the province of North Brabant and has a population of about 2,500 people. In 1587, the heptagon-shaped fortifications with 7 bastions were completed. Decommissioned in 1926, the layout is still intact and visible, making for a unique view from up above.
I can't wait to get to our next town and check it out, walk around.
We're giving Matt a little taste of driving Jibsea. How are you finding it?
Pretty scary actually, but I think I'm doing just fine.
Your dad wants to buy a boat, right?
My dad wants to buy a boat. You know, I'm just getting a little practice in for the near future here.
He'll be really happy to see that.
Hi, Dad.
Travis is keeping a close eye on our girl.
Yeah. My nerves are higher than when I'm driving.
No pressure. It's only our home and everything. We just left from Willemstad and we're heading over to Dordrecht. And it should be a little bit bigger of a city. I think we're kind of entering, I guess, a more busy area. We were kind of more on the outskirts and a little bit more rural, so there should be lots for us to see there. We're tied up against the wall here waiting for that bridge to open, and this one only opens once an hour, so we've got about 45 minutes before the next bridge opening, but I think we're gonna grab some lunch. And then our marina is not very far once we cross this bridge. I think there's another little bridge that we're gonna need to pass through to get into the marina, but that's a big one right there. We're just waiting for another bridge now, which is the entrance to the marina. So it looks like as we're getting closer into the city, a lot of the entrances to the marinas are very narrow and have bridges. That's what we're working with right now. We're just gonna hang out here for a few minutes. Travis went out to go scope it out and see if there was a spot that we could easily pull into, and it looks like we're gonna have what we wanted, which is coming in to the starboard dock, and we're gonna loop around so we can do a port tie, because we like tying to port if we can. How good was that? Travis is getting so good at this tight quarter stuff because this marina was tight, as you saw, trying to come in. And when you're at a place like this, right in the middle of town, you pretty much are the show. So, I mean, Must be a little bit nerve-wracking for Travis. I can't even imagine, but I think you just gotta phase that out. Is that what you did? Just completely phase it out, eh?
Yeah, I don't care what people, you just don't care what people think about you at all. What I was excited about doing this kind of trip is because there's a lot of tight marinas and stuff, but I know there's no current in a lot of stuff, so it's really good practice areas to go into some of these marinas and close quarter operating, so I think it's good for us.
And kind of have no choice because around here you really only can stay at marinas. So we've been just trying to time our arrivals a little bit better so that we're not entering marinas at nighttime. The city of Dordrecht is located in the province of South Holland and has a population of just under 120,000. It's the oldest city within Holland. Though many refer to the whole country of the Netherlands as Holland, technically Holland is a region comprised of two provinces, North Holland and South Holland. Show us where we are, Travis.
Really cool. We're tied up right here, and there's like a full dock here. There's a road here now, and then there's like docks here, a road here. Crazy. Well, that's what it is now.
We would have had much more space back then.
Yeah, we would have done the. So all this road right here is built. Road back here. Okay, cool. We just called Gouda, our next marina that we're going to, and the marina guy was asking us, where are you heading? So we told him we're heading to Amsterdam, and he just said, it's not possible. There's bridge work, there's a bunch of bridges heading north from Gouda that are closed. So we have to alter our plans now because we cannot do the canals. Kind of a bummer. So right now we're going to try to hail a really big 12-lane highway bridge. Apparently they don't open on demand because it's a huge amount of traffic. They just can't open up for recreational vessels whenever they want. So we're going to try to hail them, see if we can get through that bridge at some point. And then we're going to go to Rotterdam, and it looks like we're going to try to head out to the North Sea and then sail up to the inlet of where Amsterdam is, and then hopefully we can get to Amsterdam from there. But we knew that there's going to be some bridge work coming into October, because that's sort of when they start. But I thought it was going to be like maybe a day, 2 days they'd be closed, but not to the end of the month, which is like 2.5 weeks from now, so we can't wait that long. So, alternative planning.
We're going to try to call this huge bridge that goes into Rotterdam. It only opens a few times per day, and online it says that you have to request for the opening at least 12 hours ahead of time, and they don't open for separate sailing vessels. So, I don't know, I took a look at the website. I think our best luck is probably just hailing them and trying to see if there is by chance going to be an opening that we can make today. I'm just trying to rehearse how to say it because this name has a lot of letters in it. So, Van Brinnenoord Bridge, Van Brinnenoord Bridge. This is sailing vessel Jibsea, sailing vessel Jibsea.
Why can we do that? Because then we know. Oh, the radio's off. We'll turn it up.
Are you sure we're close enough? Yeah, 6 nautical miles.
Yeah, 6.
Van Brinnenoord Bridge, Van Brinnenoord Bridge. Oh, like, who's this idiot calling the bridge that does not answer? You have to request. I'm trying to call the biggest bridge. Womp, womp.
Looks like our only option to get to Amsterdam is the North Sea. We're heading back to Willemstad, which is a really cute town, like super cool town. And we're gonna hang out there tonight because there's one bridge on our way out to the North Sea that only opens up at 11 o'clock. So we need to make sure that we're there by 11 o'clock. And this is only about 20 minutes away, so it's perfect. And then we're gonna pick up another marina a few hours down the way, like right at the inlet of the North Sea. And that's just a lock to get out. And then Wednesday, looks like we got a decent window to sail us up. And if the sailing's good, we're gonna try to get all the way to the inlet of where Amsterdam is. I don't know the name of that inlet, but that's where we're gonna head. But if the weather sucks, we're gonna pull into The Hague. There's a marina there, and then we can check that place out. And then there's also another weather window the following day, Thursday, which would kind of set us up better for going all the way to Amsterdam Thursday. So we may do that, might not, but no.
But plans change so quickly,
Yeah.
which Matt is probably learning now.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking forward to doing the channels, like the little, because everything started to get a little bit tighter and tighter, and like buildings would have been kind of neat to see and all that kind of stuff, but we just got here a little bit late.
It's off season. What's nice about that is stuff is closed, but it's not very busy in terms of sailboat traffic.
Oh yeah, we've been able to get us like a spot in a marina everywhere we need to go, so that's super cool. We haven't had to squeeze up with anybody. It's been pretty good.
After spending the night back in Willemstad, we're continuing onwards to Hellevoetsluis, a city in South Holland. Another bonus for it being off-season is that the municipal dock here was free. Though facilities and water were closed and shut off for the season, we didn't mind stopping here for the night before departing early in the morning for Amsterdam.
Bright and early, it's about 6:30 in the morning, and we're just heading through the lock that we have to go through to get out, and this should be the only lock that we'll see for a little while. And we have an 11-hour day ahead of us. 11 hours, right, Bear?
If all goes good, 11 hours, and then we should be at a marina to the inlet of Amsterdam area. But it's still 3 hours from there to Amsterdam, but there's a marina there we can grab. Hopefully the wind's in our favor. It might be pretty close hauled for a little bit, and then I think it starts to back away.
Doors are closing behind us.
But nothing like a lock in the morning to start your day.
It's very cold, so it definitely helps wake us up. Sails are up now. We were a little bit worried that we were gonna have to motor sail because the winds weren't going according to plan.
There's a big point that sticks out, so once we round it and head back to land, it'll be too close for us to sail.
We got some sleepy crew on board as well. It's got a sleep mask on and everything.
Some people aren't cut out for life on the boat. Well, we left early this morning, got through the lock, and then we just had to motor the first couple hours because we had to go out and around this point. And then we're also kind of waiting for the winds to clock a bit more because we are close hauled in 24 knots of wind. But we're now getting to actually, we're hitting our direction. Hoping, they start to clock so then it'll feel less aggressive. We're making some forward distance and it looks like we should get to where we wanted to get to today.
Instead of ending our day 3 hours outside of Amsterdam, we had a change of plans again and decided to push on for a little bit longer, making it through the sea lock into Amsterdam with a little bit of light left in the day.
That's insane. Yeah, right? That might be the closest we've been. I don't want to get any over to my shoulder, but he's got Well, you can't see it, jogs out right there, but I'm pretty close. I think he has more room to go that way.
Although we're a bit bummed that we couldn't take the Staande Mast route all the way into the capital city, the North Sea got us here and we've arrived in a highlight destination for all of us on board Jibsea. We're in Amsterdam.